Artificial intelligence is one of the hottest sectors in crypto for 2025. For the last year or so, everybody and their brother's been talking about meme coins, but recently AI has definitely stolen the spotlight for good reasons. I mean, artificial intelligence is one of the most revolutionary technologies of our lifetime, and so is crypto. And when you put the two together, the possibilities for innovation and also hype are endless. And in this video, I'm gonna talk about some of the top AI projects for 2025 that I'm watching right now. I'm gonna explain what they are, what they do, and why you might wanna pay attention. I'm gonna explain all this as a blockchain developer myself who works this technology on a daily basis. So if you're new around here, hey, I'm Gregory, and on this channel, I turn you into a blockchain master. So if that's something that you're interested in, then smash that like button down below and subscribe. And while there's definitely some good money to be made by investing in crypto projects, the absolute best way to make it in this space is to increase your income by becoming a blockchain developer. And hey, maybe even creating your own AI project. And I can show you how to do that step by step from start to finish over at dappuniversity.com/bootcamp. All right, so let's get into this. But before I do, I always have to issue this disclaimer. Nothing I'm saying in this video is designed to be financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy, sell, or hold any cryptocurrency based on this information. But let's get into this. Let's first set the stage for these projects. Let's talk about, artificial intelligence and how it's being used right now in crypto. So the main way is with AI agents. So what are these? Well, basically it's AIs that can independently perform tasks without too much input, okay? So most AI that people are familiar with right now is like AI image generation or video generation, or maybe something like a language model like ChatGPT where you ask questions and it just spits back the answer, okay? But what if you take this to the next step and you actually create an AI that's an autonomous program that can actually perform tasks for you? Well, that's what an AI agent is. And then things get really interesting when you add blockchain into the equation and you equip these things with crypto wallets. And so we're going to see what types of things people have come up with for these types of projects that I'm watching that are really creative in 2025. All right, so project number one is with AI hedge funds, okay? So one of the most popular platforms is DAOs.fund. So basically this is taking the idea of a decentralized autonomous organization, basically a concept that's been around for several years now in crypto, where you have an independent entity that runs on the blockchain that has a token, a governance token that can vote on proposals, okay? We've seen that play out in the past. What we're seeing now is adding AI into the mix, where the AI is now basically managing a pool of funds, so a hedge fund, and it's betting on different crypto projects. And we're trying to see if these AIs can actually outperform human hedge funds, okay? So what's unique about this project is that the token holders of the DAO can actually benefit from the performance of these funds. And DAOs.fund basically is a platform that lets anybody launch these funds, okay? And then, also benefit from their performance. So one of the most popular projects, born out of this ecosystem is, of course, AI16Z. All right, that's a token that's gotten to multiple billions of dollars in market cap already. You can see its price performance. It's currently down from its prior all-time highs. It'll be really interesting to see where this thing goes in 2025. All right, so for the next project, we're going to start talking about AI influencers or AI content creators. So we're already seeing this start to pop up in, different platforms like Instagram or TikTok even. But basically, the whole idea is having an AI that can actually publish things on the web. Now, how does this fit into crypto? Okay. Well, basically, what happens is you can start, interacting with different audiences like crypto audiences and also equipping these AI influencers with crypto wallets. Okay. So one example is AI XBT. So basically, this is an AI KOL or key opinion leader, whatever you want to call that thing. So what's the use case? Well, basically, everybody loves getting on Twitter or X.com and trying to find, accounts that are finding, low cap gems or promising projects before other people. Okay. They're basically promoting coins and analyzing projects and promoting narratives. Okay. And we see examples of this all over the place. If you get on Twitter, you start following these guys, you're going to get a ton of things in your feed where people are, promoting projects. But what this project does, it's doing that, but it's just powered by an AI agent. So it's actually mining tons of Twitter content at a much larger scale than a human could do. It's finding projects, it's analyzing them, it's posting these really long form threads that are getting quite a bit of engagement, and it's basically replacing what all the anonymous, KOLs on Twitter are doing. So of course, it also has a token, all right, which is currently trading about a $400 million market cap. See, it's gone up here to about 700 million. within the past couple of days. And so this token does have some utility in the ecosystem. To my understanding, the token holders gain access to its analytics platform to see deeper insights into the project. All right, so project number 3 is another AI content creator. And while this does have an influencer side to it, you can see it here on X or Twitter. It also has an artist side of this as well. So this project is Cerebro. So what is it and what does it do? Well, it's an AI artist that's primarily at this point creating music, okay? So it's crafting these types of tracks, okay? And it can actually autonomously publish them on other platforms like SoundCloud and Spotify. Now, at the time of recording this video, there's been a little bit of upset with this project because I believe the SoundCloud got banned, okay? But hopefully that can get recovered and this project can continue on. But that has been a slight roadblock to this point. So this is a really interesting project for several reasons. Number one is it's not just a crypto specific project like the one I talked about before, is mostly just appealing to people who are already in crypto who are trying to find coins to buy. But this is actually creating digital art, okay, and publishing it on platforms that have nothing to do with crypto, okay? And it also has a pretty interesting roadmap ahead of it. I just got finished watching an interview with the creators that are talking about expanding this to quite an extensive roadmap just beyond the actual artist profile itself. So the Cerebro project does have a token as well. Okay, it looks like it's trading about a $350 million market cap at the time of recording this video. It peaked up here on 825 market cap. I believe that this downtrend had a lot to do with the fact that their account got banned when they were publishing some of their artwork. So again, hopefully that type of thing can get resolved. We can see some prosperity for this project in the future. All right, so project number 4 is Griffin AI. All right, so what does this do? Well, it's an AI agent that actually coordinates other AI agents, okay? So what could you do with that? Well, basically, let's imagine that you wanted to create your own AI agent. Well, this is the platform for doing it. So if you go look at their documentation, okay, you can see the types of things you can do. You can equip your agent with a wallet so it can actually perform tasks on chain like buy and sell tokens, okay? It has a way to create what they call personal agents and then also special agents, which we don't have a ton of information on yet at the time of recording this video. But if you want to simply see what a personal agent can do, here's a list of all the different actions it can do. It can trade tokens, it can get information about NFTs, it can get information about any token that it wants to. It can also publish on social media. So let's think about it as a use case. Okay, let's say that you wanted to create your own AI agent. All right, let's say you wanted to do something like a KOL, kind of like the AI XBT project that I talked about in section 2. Well, basically, here's an entire framework for doing that. Okay, you could equip your KOL with a wallet. All right, it could actually fetch tweets to analyze what's happening on Twitter, look at the trends, and then parse out what's actually valuable from all that noise. It could create its own thesis with the AI itself, and then it could publish its findings on Twitter with these commands, and it can also execute trades based on what it's doing. It could even show proof of its own trades if you wanted to share your wallet address on that X account as well. I think that's a great idea because that's one thing a lot of the KOL space is missing is complete transparency into the process. You could just link your wallet on chain and be totally transparent that way. All right, so the next project is Hack Terminal. Okay, so I particularly like this project because, I am a developer. There's lots of developers who watch my channel, and hopefully you are an aspiring developer as well, and you need to know about this type of stuff. So what this is basically a white hat hacking platform powered by AI. So if you're not familiar, what is white hat hacking? Well, what is a hacker in the first place? Basically, a hacker is somebody who essentially tries to break or infiltrate a system or exploit it in some way. There's all different types of definitions, right? But you basically get the idea of what a hacker is. But there's different types of hackers. There's nefarious hackers, and then there's the good guys, okay? So basically, that's black hat and then white hat. And there's gray hat in the middle, okay? So basically, what a white hat hacker is doing is it's trying to find vulnerabilities in other people's software systems, whether it's on the blockchain, whether it's off the blockchain, and then basically let them know about it and not actually exploit anything and like steal anything or break anything for real. And then as a service for this, try to get some type of bounty or compensation for disclosing these types of things. So basically, normally you just have a person doing this. You have a really smart, highly sophisticated person who's trying to tinker with the system to see if they can exploit it, and they would disclose this, and hopefully they would get paid for that process. However, when you introduce AI into this, especially an AI agent, is you can do this at scale. Okay, you can look at all different types of projects, where you don't have to look at any single one individually. You can also have the AI do analysis in, the breadth of scale that, one person can't necessarily do, whether that's just finding low-hanging fruit vulnerabilities or maybe just some vulnerabilities that the human missed in the first place. So that's what this project does, and I'm really excited about AI agents in this field, just as a category itself. Whether this project, itself becomes one of the top ones or not, it's hard to say, but I really like this concept, and it will be interesting to see where this goes. So Hack Terminal also has its token, all right? It's sitting about a $17 million market cap right now. It peaked up at about 28 million within the past few days or so. So what can you do with this token? From my understanding, this is a staking token that can be used with the platform. And so how does that staking work? Well, basically, we talked about bounties where if somebody finds a vulnerability, they get paid for it. Well, this is an AI agent that's getting paid for finding these vulnerabilities. And what it does is it's redistributing some of those funds back to the token holders and also the contributors. All right, so that's an overview of some of the top projects that I'm watching in the AI and crypto space for 2025, because it's really interesting to see how we're starting to use AI and crypto, what the intersection looks like, what the type of creativity in this field is. And I believe we're just at the beginning of both of these technologies, and time will tell what we're even capable of when you put these two things together. So let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Have you heard of any of these projects? Are you excited about these? Are there some ones that I missed in this video? Surely there are. There's a million projects. There's a lot more that I could say, but I wanted to narrow it down. So if I didn't talk about your favorite project, sorry, but I want to hear from you down in the comment section below. And whenever you're finished leaving your comment, make sure you smash that like button down below and subscribe. And again, while there's definitely some good opportunity to make some money by investing in crypto projects early, the absolute best way to make it in this space is to increase your income by becoming a blockchain developer. Whether you're trying to land a job, create your own bot, or hey, maybe even code your own AI agent to capitalize off this trend, I can show you everything you need to know step by step, start to finish, over at dappuniversity.com/bootcamp. So that's all I got for today. And until next time, thanks for watching Dapp University.